Lizzie here, and today is part 4 of the series of Was It Worth the Hype? And today we are talking about Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Now, this became a Netflix show, was it the end of last year, kind of the middle of last year, and something I've not actually watched. But this was in my book club and people were going to read all 3 of them. So it was this one, or is it all 4? This one, Siege and Storm, and Run and Rising. Run and Rising? I believe that's what it is. Sorry, I was looking over there because that's what it is. So I read the first one in the series and I only got as far as the first one. So the question is, did I think it was worth the hype? And was it worth the hype? No. I was not a fan of this book at all, and please don't come for me because I know there's a lot of people out there who are massive Leigh Bardugo fans and love this book with their every core and being, but I just didn't care for the characters. I didn't really care for the story. I did like, was he called the Darkling? It was last year that I read this. Yeah, the Darkling was a sexy man. I would probably only watch the TV show to see who they cast in that so that I could kind of see if he was anything my imagination basically made him out to be. But yeah, this was, I mean, it is young adult, but it's not written in a way that I enjoyed at all. I didn't think it was very fast paced. I didn't feel like a lot happened. Yes, I understand with fantasies, you've got to do world building, you've got to build it up. I mean, I've read Brandon Sanderson. I know how it goes. I enjoy that though. That's always really good. But this just felt like the world was kind of built and then nothing happened. And I mean, nothing happened in my opinion. It really just, I just didn't care. And I know that sounds awful. And like I said, please don't come for me. But it just wasn't for me. And there's so many other better young adult fantasies out there that you could spend your time with instead of Shadow and Bone. And I mean, I own the other 2 or the 3 in the series because I'm not sure if King of Scars is actually part of the series or not. So I own all of them, but I'm just not a fan of them, which kind of sucks because Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo is one of my favourite books, sort of in my list of favourite books. So it kind of blew my mind that I hated this as much as I did. And I can't even remember what my rating was for it last year, but I'm imagining it was maybe a 2 or a 3, which sounds really bad because I know that the ratings on Goodreads are generally pretty high for Leigh Bardugo, but this one just didn't sit well with me at all. And I mean, I'm not even going to bother rereading it because what's the point? I just wasn't a fan. I don't really know what to do with the other books. I think I started Siege and Storm and got like 10 pages in and I was just like, I cannot do this to myself anymore. I'm just not interested in learning about these characters. The only character that I did like was the Darkling, and even then, he wasn't worth it to want me to keep going. So I might revisit this series later on, but I can't even tell you much about it because in my opinion, not a lot happened. It bored me. And I'm sorry that I'm putting that out there and I'm being so blunt and honest about it, but that is the point of these What's Worth the Hype, Was It Worth the Hype videos that I decided to start in January. So I can't sit here and pretend like I liked something when I didn't. And I told you I was going to come with honest and kind of brutal thoughts and feelings about the book, and that's just exactly how I felt. So I just thought I would share that with everyone. So for once, for the first time in it, Was It Worth the Hype? This one was not worth the hype for me. Whether I watch the TV show or not is another thing, because I know that it's got a bit of a crossover with Six of Crows, but I just feel like I don't want Six of Crows ruined for me because it was so good, and a lot of things get ruined, and to me that's just devastating. So I really don't want that to happen. So if you put in the comments and let me know if you think it's worth me watching the TV show, not carrying on with the series, because that is a definite no in this timeline of my time. I can't waste I can't waste my time in 2022 reading book series that I'm just not loving in 2021. I just feel like that'd be a waste of time. So yeah, in the comments, if you tell me whether it's worth watching the TV show or not, if I'm going to be disappointed. Also let me know what you thought of Shadow and Bone and if you thought it was worth the hype. So yeah, that was that one today. It was a bit heavy and a bit intense, and I do apologise. But like I said, honest and brutal truths. I'm not going to recommend a book to you that I think is not the best. And it's nothing against Leigh Bardugo. Like I said, Six of Crows is in one of my top favourite books, so I don't have a problem with her writing. It's just the series just wasn't for me. If you've enjoyed this video, please put a thumbs up, because that's important, and for 2022 I'm making sure that I thumbs up on videos that I really enjoy too. And if you haven't subscribed already and you would like to and see more of the What's Worth the Hype, or would like to watch my vlogs, then please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day!